his affection, his affinity for these extremely strong attacks that you can just wipe out the opponent in one turn.
That sounds pretty cool. I kind of miss in this meta game this glass cannon or so-called glass cannon teams. So for people who don't know this term, glass cannon is like we had every year like one team who has so much offensive power, like so much you don't have any investment in bulk. You don't have mostly have like choice scarf, choice backs, choice bands, focus sash, now one mega evolution and a Z move. It's like full on offensive ways. Most of the time in the back of the last couple of years, it always was like the rain teams when you have like full on the pressure with Kingdra or Ludicolo, always on the offensive way, like I said. But in this metagame, I kind of miss it. So we have like Bishop, we have Blaziken in the combination, what reminds me kind of Arash team and back in 2013.
Yeah.
But I'm even if this is like a great lead, I mean you can intimidate it and Blazer can lose a little bit of attack, Bishop gains an attack, this combination is pretty common. But what is about the rest? So Talonflame isn't as good as it was before, Kangaskhan isn't as good what used to be like in some kind of glass cannon just for the fake out support and the damage output by Pup and Double Edge. So we kind of lose some of these points.
Yeah, even compared to VGC 17 last year, last year's format where you had Sun with Lilligan Torkoal combination, which was extremely unpredictable for most players, and another team that Nuno really liked to use. And he lost that. He also used Pheromosa with that last year, so really another mon that was really strong and could deliver really strong attacks in one turn. And again, this year it's not as viable, unfortunately. On the other side, we have Diogo, and he's really a more balanced player. He likes having his switches. He likes being able to have control of the just the positioning of the field, and he dislikes just recklessly attacking. And these two playstyles will clash now, and we're very interesting to see how they'll do and will come out on top. So I think our players are ready.
Yeah,
they're about to start.
We can slowly jump into the players. We're getting okay, so just about some seconds. Those players are ready, and now we are seeing them.
Yeah, here they are. So Nuno Rosario, our aggressive player, on the left-hand side of the screen against Diogo Fonseca on the right-hand side. We'll see there. We're just waiting for team preview to appear.
Yeah, and we have a little bit of time to talk about. So we are right now in the first round. I know it's kind of late, but we are playing 5 rounds today. And having today, 5 rounds today of Swiss, and tomorrow we're having a top 8 top cut, which we are all about to stream. So, like I said, heading in the first game, we can already, before the team previews go, there may be some little bit questions, but not a big deal. Both players seem like pretty relaxed. It's like not of the pressure, because even if they are on stream, on camera, they seem pretty relaxed.
Definitely, they have a lot of experience. They've been featured on stream several times. Diogo has only been more prominent in the VGC tournaments in Portugal since last November, I believe, or October. But still, he has already been featured a few times. I think we are having some kind of technical difficulty with the players. Maybe they're not being able to connect, unfortunately, so we'll have to wait a little bit more for the start of round 1. But anyway, I think you already saw Diogo's team there on the screen before when they were trying to connect. So we can see that he was already running a kind of what some people would say standard at the moment, a variation of a very common team at the start of this metagame, of this format, with some pretty standard models. But we'll get to that when. Well, sorry for the background noise. We'll get to that when they finally manage to connect. In either case, yeah, so as you were saying, we'll have a very interesting format. Oh, well, we'll talk about the tournament later. So the teams are on screen finally. And we see Perion's team, which is Nuno, on the left-hand side. So he's running a Mega Gardevoir team. Gardevoir, again, a Pokemon that has become more viable with the release of Intimidate Incineroar. Landorus is also on the team, so Nuno has double Intimidate, as does Diogo, if you look at the screen. Tapu Koko, Among Us, and Araquanid. So clearly a more trick-room-oriented team with Araquanid, Gardevoir, Incineroar, and Among Us.
Yeah,
But you also have the fast mode with Tapu Koko and possibly a choice card Landorus.
That's it. And on the right side, we have seen Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Zapdos, Metagross, obviously with some Mega Metagross, Among Us, and the Landorus. So, like I said, it's even if we say it's more like the more aggressive way, we're seeing two, I wouldn't say standard teams, more like very bulky, very solid teams.
Yes.
And interesting to see on the Gardevoir. Gardevoir, it's kind of, it's not very reused, yeah. And normally it's still relevant because the fake out's always a big deal. But after the fake out, there's not much to do for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's threatened by Landorus. It might be a Z-move Landorus. We don't know yet. One original, both finalists at original